At the age of 14, I was introduced to pornography. It was my darkest darkest phase of my life. And it was one of my friends who introduced me to pornography. And in that time, when I was six, I was in class six. There was a rumor in our school with boys. They would tell me, like, if you don't have big meat, then eventually your wife will not be satisfied with you by physically, and she'll leave you. And that was the rumors in our that time. And I was so small that I literally believed it, that it was true. And then one day I've got my friend and started eating his meat, and I was like, what the fuck, why are you doing? It was like, it's fun, you should do it too, because there are these rumors that if you don't, then in future you might have trouble. And I was so insecure because I was so small in that age. It was casual, it was normal to have small meat. Then I was like, no, it's so small comparison to what we have in these adult videos porn stars have. I feel so ashamed. And then I decided to I will beat my meat. In first I didn't feel like good. It was, why did I do? I was feeling like that. And then after gradually I was being addicted to it. I was getting dopamine rush. And my first thing it was, I was feeling so many good hormones, dopamines. It was releasing so many dopamines, and I was like, oh yeah, life is good, life is fun. And then the first thing what I noticed was I was poor in studies. It affected my dating life and my studies and my mental health. First of all, after 4 years, it started to get effect in my brains. So I was in 10. I had that attitude that no, that feel. I always thought in my mind that I was the main character. I was the main guy. In the movies. And I I feel like I felt like I had achieved something very big by beating meat. I was so stupid and introverted as well. I didn't make friends, and it also affected my dating life because I've watched so many porns, and in the videos there are literally, they had the great bodies, sexy bodies. And when I see my classmates, female classmates, I didn't had that desire. I feel like disgust. They don't have big boobs or big asses, and I feel disgust. And I was introverted as well. I didn't made friends. I didn't had the best memories. I didn't had best memories with my friends, and I've completely wasted my 4 years. After that, I realized that I need to. I feel so bad, down, depressed, and I started watching videos on YouTube in NoFap. Then what I've learned was I was relapsing again and again. The main problem was I was not feeling the empty time with the productive activities like playing sports or going outside, walking, running. I was didn't feel that gap, and I was relapsing again and again and again. And then a phase came that I had to work, and it completely changed me. Because what I learned is, when I work, I feel like I'm distracted, I'm doing something else. So I don't constantly think about porn or pornography like that. So my best advice would be you to just escape from this hell by joining a part-time job or full-time job, or maybe doing something on YouTube. Watching YouTube will not going to help you. Just you have to learn extra things, what the world is. So this was my journey. I'm doing full time as right now, working, and I don't want to tell you anything about my job because it's I want to make it in personal. So I'm just it was the solution for me. I don't know about you. Just join or download Block or X or Spotify, something like that, to block this adult content. But you need to get out of this phone, or else you cannot escape this hell. So this was my today's video. It's I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.